Okay, guys, what's up? Sort of some bad news with the WRX. It has a split CV boot in the front. I tried patching it, and that was a disaster. It lasted like 100 miles, and then it just split again. It's a nice big crack. It's not like a little tear, so I do have to replace the boot. I'm kind of out of options at this point. It's either remove the entire axle or try one of these split axle kits, which I just got right here. Um, Funny enough, I found this one on Amazon. I ordered it off Amazon, but it's not like an Amazon brand. It's not like a cheapo brand. This one is actually, it's from Hippo Red, and it's from Italy. Okay, they have a whole website with these. That's just where I found it. They're called Easy Boots. They are split boot kits, and I'm kind of skeptical about split boot kits, but we're gonna give this a shot. I've never tried one of these. I just don't want to take this old car kind of completely apart and get a new axle and everything for it, because I could just see like other problems coming up. Bolts are stuck, and it's a problem. So I ordered this, just got it in. We're gonna open it up, do a little unboxing. I'm gonna install it. I'm probably not gonna film installing it too much, but I'm gonna give my review of it and to see if it actually works on the car. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. I've already taken a look in here, and there's a lot of good stuff in here. So number one, the boot. This is a really flexible material, really good rubber. What I love about it is it's got this little channel that you put glue in, and then it's got this other kind of the male end and the female end, and this actually goes together all the way down. And they have videos of once this is glued together, people are trying to pull this apart and they can't pull it apart. It kind of fuses it together. So I'm hoping that's what it's going to do, and I'm hoping it fully cures and seals up. So overall, good boot, good material, seems to fit on. I test fitted it on this end. It's a bit tight, but I guess that's good in a way. I'm not sure about this end yet. I'm not even really sure there's a way I can kind of even measure that. I'm going to try to see what I can do, but hopefully this is an 80 millimeter kit, and I measured the WRX at like 75, so I think there's going to be a bit of play here. We'll see. We'll make it work. Also in the kit, you got your big clamp and your little clamp. And again, these are high quality clamps. These are what you would typically use on a CV boot. I mean, comes right in the kit. You got a packet of CV grease specifically. You can see this is all in not English, by the way. I think this is Italian. It's all in Italian. Interesting. And also in here you have your glue, and if you look at this, this is distributed by Henkel Italia, and this is specific Loctite glue. So they're using quality shit here, it seems. So this is the glue that you put in there and seal it all up. So this is the kit. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm kind of skeptical, but let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so real quick, you can tell I just got back. I had to take a shower because I've been covered in grease and shit. It's a very messy job. I did get the boot installed. The boot itself is great. The boot's great. The little channels that you put the glue in, the glue is great, Loctite. It worked really well. In fact, it worked so well. This is after a shower. It's all over my hands and it stuck to everything, even though I was using gloves at some point. But yeah, the glue works great. The boot works great. The grease went in there. Grease is grease, right? The CV axle grease. The clamps were not the best. The clamps, you have to like use a screwdriver and like either vice grips or pliers to pull them, and they wouldn't get tight enough. And that was probably because there was some grease behind it, like in the boot. Like it could have been, I don't want to say cleaner, but like there was some grease that was just like there in the boot. Like, 'cause it's a messy job and you're doing this in the car. So I ended up using kind of like worm clamps over top of these things, and we're gonna see if it holds. I had actually a worm clamp on the one side like for the last 12 years, and it's worked fine. So I put that same worm clamp back on the car. Somehow it hasn't rusted away or anything. So we're gonna see if it works. I gotta go move the cars around, but overall the kit's pretty good, to be completely honest. Would I recommend it for your best car that you have? Like I have a BRZ that I take a really good care of. No, I wouldn't recommend it for that. I would pull the axle out, do a proper job. This is just kind of like, because I don't want to take it apart. It's an older car. It's like 20 years old. That's what I would probably use this for. But overall, it's a really great kit. I would recommend it pretty much, except for the clamps. I would just not even use the clamps that they give you and just get proper I wouldn't even say proper worm clamps, but the worm clamps seem to work the best. So just get those. Get the kit. I think it was like $35 shipped and everything. So really good deal. I think it worked pretty good. Recommended.